EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Marchich here with your outlook for August 20th, 2021. Longtime sponsor of the Friday forecast video, Georgia's Quick Stop Cafe sponsored the Friday video, and they can be found at on Milford Road, which is also Route 209 in the Stroudsburg area of Monroe County. Please tell them I sent you there. We have a bunch to talk about today, and a lot of this is dealing with an upper-level trough that we're going to be dealing with this weekend, and will or will we not have numerous scattered showers and thunderstorms over the weekend? I'm starting to lean toward less, okay? And I'll show you that in this video here. We have an upper-level trough that's going to be moving into the region. At the same time, you see off the southeastern U.S. coastline, well, we just got rid of one tropical system. Now we have another one possibly to contend with, and I don't think it's going to directly affect here, but there could be some fringe effects depending on where that tracks. So here is this is Tropical Storm Henri, which is not Henry, it's Henri. I was corrected. It is Tropical Storm Henri, which is in the off the southeastern U.S. coastline, is going to start to make a turn to the north and gets up to just east, several hundred miles, but east of the New Jersey coast. And then at some point is going to maybe make a left hook here into southeastern New England. Where exactly that happens will dictate exactly how Sunday goes for us, okay? So I'm going to explain how this all works in this video here. Today we have a few showers in the morning, very light showers across our southeastern areas, and as you get further south, as you get closer to the southern two-thirds of Delaware and Ocean City, Maryland, could be some steadier and even heavier rain from that as that moves through, as the upper-level trough is going to start to get established. And as we get through the day here, throughout the day, we're pretty much sky condition yesterday you saw is what you're dealing with today. A lot of partly to mostly cloudy skies. Probably more clouds in the morning, and then we might have some breaks of sun at times. I don't want to give you the idea it's going to be full sun, but some breaks of sun in the afternoon are certainly possible today. And temperatures are going to be in this 80 to 84 degree range, okay? The shower chances that you have are probably going to be, for the most of you, are going to be before noon, okay? Here's the NAM High-Res Future Simulator Radar, and this is starting off at 8 o'clock, so you can see where I'm talking about here. You have a few light showers here at this point over southeast PA, and a little bit heavier across southern New Jersey and Delaware, down toward Ocean City, Maryland, as I move this forward. And this goes up to about noon. This is noon here, okay? And then this kind of just goes away after that point. So we get in the afternoon, we should be okay. Still a stray shower or storm chance here across the region, but I think most of us are going to be dry. These are just popcorn stuff here later in the day here on Friday, but you're partly to mostly cloudy otherwise today. And then we get to Saturday. Now, what is Saturday going to do? Well, you have Henri that's going to move up north and head northward. The GFS and many others are showing scattered PM showers and thunderstorms, and a pretty decent concentration of that. This is with an upper-level trough that is sitting over the region this weekend. So for tomorrow, you see the thunderstorm and rain symbol there, rain and thunderstorms. We'll see. We'll see, because the NAM's coming in this evening, and it's saying, I don't think so. Not a lot. Here's Saturday. And you got a few very widely scattered or very isolated pop-ups here during the afternoon, and that's it. That's all it has. So Saturday could turn out to be a lot better than we hoped for, and a lot better than the app forecast will suggest. And to be quite frank with you, our local forecasts have a 60% chance of scattered showers and thunderstorms in the forecast for Saturday. We're going to leave that for now, revisit this, because Saturday might be, if anything, it's not going to get any worse. It's going to get better, okay? So we'll see how that works out with time, but it looks like it's starting to get a little bit better, at least as far as the NAM is concerned, for Saturday, where it's not a washout anyway. Okay, and then we're going to monitor the progress of Henri as it moves northward. And again, we expect it to move northward here because it's going to be guided by this upper-level trough. A lot of people I've seen on Twitter, a lot of weather enthusiasts might not understand how the physics work exactly with this, or starting to suggest that the upper-level low is going to capture it and pull it west. This has absolutely nothing to do with the upper-level low. Nothing. Okay? There's a little bit of a ridge over top. I'll show you this in a second. There's a little bit of ridge over the top that might guide this a little bit further northwest once it gets up to this latitude, and the GFS and others are suggesting that into southeastern New England. There's some ensemble tracks, and I'll show you that in a second too, that actually bring it farther west into Long Island. And depending on what this does, will influence what we see on Sunday. We might have some wraparound moisture with this. This is not, there's still an upper-level trough there, so you could have some scattered late-day thunderstorms with this. This is not a huge deal, not a total washout here on Sunday either. But depending on the track, it could be a little bit more numerous if it's a little bit further west. And there's a lot of uncertainty with this, and the reason why is you look at I'm going to look at use tropical tidbits here. By the way, if you're looking for something that's free, I'm using a lot of we have a corporate subscription through Weatherbell, which I use in the videos for the models. A lot of you have asked me, are there any free sites I can use as a weather enthusiast? I don't want to pay for it. Okay, great. Go to Tropical Tidbits. That has a pretty good freely available models. You're not going to get as much detail as you can get that I can get with some of the things that I use, but for a weather enthusiast, this is a very good thing to use. This is the tropical storm, which is expected to become a hurricane later today. Okay. Tropical storm is now being guided as at current. This is looking at this afternoon, earlier this afternoon. There's a little bit of a ridge over the southeastern United States here. That is going to erode, and at the same time, you have an upper level trough that's going to move in, which is right here. Big upper level trough like this. So that's going to become a steering flow for this, and it's going to start turning it up northward like this. Okay, this is just laws of physics stuff. That's what it's going to do. It still has to follow the laws of physics, and it can't just do its own thing. It can't continue west into North Carolina because that upper level trough is getting established over our region. Okay, and that the flow out of the around the upper level trough here is going to be out of the southwest, so it's going to start pulling us northward. That's just what it's going to do. All right, so we know it's going to turn. And that's not what's in question. Here you can see the upper level trough getting established, and Henri is moving northward here. This is looking at the 500 millibar level, by the way, up at about 18,000 feet above the ground. Okay, I just moved this here. Give me a second. Move this back down. Okay, there's the free plug. TropicalTidbits.com. That's where you want to go to get these free images. All right, so I'm just using this because it has a very good upper air analysis to show you visual here. The upper level trough is going to be over our region on Saturday, and then even still around on Sunday. What is guiding this up north and then maybe ticking it northwest toward southeastern New England is a ridge that's sitting up here. See these colors that are a little bit like the orangish colors up here, red colors? That is a ridge. And that ridge, the flow around a ridge is clockwise, and that's what's sending it into southeastern New England, at least temporarily, until that gets out of the way, and then it moves northeast and gets out of here. Okay, so that's what's guiding it into the coast. It's not the upper level trough. The upper level trough is actually moving it northward, and what's going to turn it. And if you look at the GFS ensemble tracks, this is looking at the GEFS ensembles. They're basically the GFS run an additional 30 times, and you're trying to get a consensus of the tracks here out of this, all right? So the consensus is kind of like where the National Hurricane Center has it turning to the north and heading towards southeastern New England. But as you can see, there's a considerable spread here on the western side, some taking as far west as Long Island, and some taking out to sea. Both of those options are plausible, okay? So we're kind of splitting the difference in the middle here with the ensemble tracks and saying, okay, well, maybe it makes a little bit of a left turn and affects Cape Cod, southeastern New England area, and that's what the National Hurricane Center is doing, too, with their official forecast. So they strengthen into a hurricane later today or tonight, and then it goes up to southeastern New England in that vicinity. Then it's going to weaken a little bit on approach if it does make that left turn. But again, this could come as far left as Long Island. I don't think it's going to be something that's going to slam into our area at all. So we don't have to worry about that, but there could be some fringe effects on Sunday with some of that wraparound stuff if it comes far enough west. So we're going to keep that in the forecast for Sunday. After that, the system pulls away. On a Monday, we have an isolated shower or thunderstorm still in the forecast, but becoming partly cloudy otherwise. And then once we get to Tuesday, Wednesday, we're mostly sunny. Temperatures are going to increase considerably. We're going to have temperatures going up into the upper 80s, near 90. Maybe some areas around Philadelphia, especially getting into the lower 90s as we get into Tuesday, Wednesday of next week. We do have a cold front that's going to approach here on Thursday, and there could be some scattered PM thunderstorms with that, but it still should be another hot day before that cold front gets here on Thursday. I'm EPA WA meteorologist Bobby Marchers. That is your outlook for August 20th, 2021. Have a great Friday.